Blanche. Pow! That's my music right there. That's the kind of music I love to dance to. Hello, everybody. How are you? My name is Blanche. I'm a good friend of Jenna's from a long, long time ago. And so she took the night off because it's just a little too hot for her. Whatever. When you spend as much time as I do, like on the Greek islands and stuff, you get used to the heat. You get used to it. I don't know. I do my thing. I love to do my thing. Hey, Patty Loman is here. Hi, Patty Loman. I gotta edit the privacy. It's for the public consumption. This show is for public consumption, always for public consumption. And I'm so glad you're here. And I don't know who else is here, but I'm really glad you are here. And I guess Patty Loman is the only person I know. I don't know anybody else. But anyway, my name is Blanche. I'm friends with Jenna. I wish I could get closer to the camera because I'd rather be close. I feel so far away. I feel like Carole King all of a sudden. Hey, that would be Carl Hess, the famous rock star. Oh my God, I better lip up. Gotta lip up. I gotta talk seriously tonight because Andrew Rader's gonna be here. Dr. Andrew Rader, you know? Well, I call him the doctor because he's very healing. And I always have to lip up around the doctor. Vin Vinny is going to be the guest on Conversations with the Creatives next Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday night. Conversations with the Creatives. This is Tony the Tiger. Have you met Tony? I love Tony. He's very comfortable. He makes me feel comfortable. He makes you feel like, you know, you're like, well, I mean, I'm at a ranch. I was in the Greek islands last week. Lip up. It's time to lip up, everybody. Anyways, it is Tuesday. Tomorrow morning, let me try to remember. Oh, Patty. Patty's going to be on the show. She's making a cheesecake. It's to die for. The cheesecake. If anybody could turn down the volume, I can hear myself, and I don't like to hear myself talk. If you could please turn down the volume, please. Hello? I love you too. So how cute. I can't help it. I can't help how cute I am. I just can't help how cute I am. I was born this way. My parents are cute. My sister's kind of cute. The twins. I got the looks. I got the looks. She's kind of, she's a very girly girl. You know, she wears lots of pink and, you know, she's like very conservative and pink and conservative. So you get where I'm going. I'll stop right there. I'm actually, I'm older than she is. So I got the longer face, the longer head, the smarter brain. Yeah, she wears like little pink. Look at my earrings. Do you love them? I got them on a ship. I bought them on a ship. So tomorrow morning, Patty Loman will be here. Maybe I'll stop by. She's making that famous cheesecake of hers. It's like a creamsicle. It's to die for. I already said that, I know, because I'm thinking about the cake now. No bake cheesecake. No muss, no fuss. Brains. I don't think I got the brains. I got the brains, but I'm having a hard time with my hair today. Because a hairdresser, I'm a hairdresser. I got to fix my hair. Hold on a second. Blanche has got to where's the hairdresser around this joint? Is there one? I don't know. If Jenna were here, you know, Jenna does do hair really well. Come here, Tony. Love me up. We'll just do it from here. Okay, so tomorrow, Patty. Tomorrow night, Conversations with, Cookies and Cocktails with Shauna. Shauna will be here. And then Thursday morning, I don't know if I can stay here that long. I might get a little rock fever. And then Thursday night's the Creatives, and then Friday morning's Armando, and Friday night is Display and Share. I asked Share if she'd think about coming on the show just to kind of just to kind of, even the playing field and make it good for Jenna. So we'll see what happens. And then Saturday morning is Jeff Metzger. Jeff and Lisa, they're very good friends of mine. I hang out with them in the OC a lot. When I'm in Hollywood, then we jump on down to the OC. And then Gary Lambert, Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, it's kind of chill. And then Sunday night's the square table. And Monday morning's meandering. And Monday night is meditation. Tuesday morning, she kind of just chills. And then Tuesday night. But more, just as important. What's what I was supposed to talk about? She asked me to talk about it. Now I can't find it. She put everything away. I don't know where anything is at. Have you bought a magnet yet? If you haven't bought a magnet yet, the $15 is totally worth it. Buy a magnet. And if you want to be a part of the show on another level, Patreon. Go to the Patreon page and join up. Give her $5 a month. Give her $11.11 a month. That's the way to do it. Because if you watch the show 10 times, so it's a little over $1.10, $1.11 to watch the show a day. If you watch it 10 times. At least that's how I figure it out. But anyways, oh wow. Yep. Andy Rader. I met Andy and Shauna before Jenna did. She thinks they've been friends for a long time. We've been friends longer. Shauna and I were friends when we were in school together, elementary school. Actually, we were in school, but we were in gymnastics together, Shauna and I. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Dr. Andrew Rader. Dr. Rader! Oh, and he did the spin. I love it when he does the spin. Dr. Rader, how are you?
Blanche, when I heard you're going to be on the show, I changed my shirt.
Oh my God, you did?
Yeah.
It matches my glasses.
And it's buttoned up.
Thank you, Andrew.
You're a classy broad.
Thank you, Andrew. Andrew knows what I like. I like the buttoned up shirt. None of this hair. And if you have hair, is that an elbow that I grew up with? I know that elbow. Oh my God, Shauna! There she is. Mwah, 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 mwah. Shauna and I, we did gymnastics together.
Yes, we did.
We had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
So, kids, how are you?
We're good.
What's going on in your lives?
Well, when the rest of the West Coast is burning up.
Oh my God.
It's been cool here. Cool and a little windy.
That's crazy. It's like 99 degrees here in the shade.
Yeah, I believe it.
Maybe it's more like 96 degrees in the shade because I like that song better. Mama Grace is here.
Why are you holding your tiger on your lap? It must be very warm.
This is our friend, Tony.
Tony the tiger.
Tony the tiger.
I don't know if anyone under the age of 40 knows who Tony the tiger is.
But do you know who this tiger's from?
No, I don't.
This tiger was bought for me and Jenna. It was bought for both of us by her brother Nino when we were in Vegas and we saw Siegfried and Roy. This is one of the Siegfried and Roy tigers.
Oh my God. Didn't one of those tigers bite Siegfried?
Yeah, but you know what? I used to hang out at the house all the time with the tigers. They loved me. We used to swim together. Nino, I called him Nino. Tony, Nino. I called him Nino. Nino and I would go over to Siegfried and Roy's house and we'd swim with them, with the tigers. So then he bought me one because he wanted to buy it for me. And then Jenna saw it and she got kind of jelly. So he bought us both a tiger. This is what's going on. So, Dr. Rada, I have some serious stuff I want to talk about, but I want to know what Shauna made for dinner tonight because she always makes fabulous dinners.
Well,
My mushroom cream sauce.
last night I made onions, mushrooms.
What's wrong with your neck, Doctor?
What else? What else did we put in it?
I did mushrooms and leeks and white wine.
But what did I
tahini.
put in that you didn't like?
I don't know. You just make the
So we
sauce
made
sauce.
two. You didn't like what I made.
Soy sauce.
Oh, cabbage.
Oh yeah.
I love cabbage.
Cabbage? What
Cabbage.
man loves cabbage? I don't know who man who loves cabbage.
Any man from Eastern Europe loves cabbage.
Andrew. Go ahead. Tell us about the cabbage. Was it purple cabbage?
We had red cabbage. I used the regular green cabbage.
No, tell her that we can last night. That's what you ate tonight.
But
Lillian
wait,
Pearl is saying hello to you two, by the way.
We're
She
gonna
said she
talk.
misses you.
William,
I got something to show you about cabbage. You're not going to believe this. I'm going to share the screen in a moment.
You want me to share the screen with you?
Well, give me permission to share the screen, and you're going to see.
Check out Angie Rader. He knows how to do all this. Give me the permission to share the screen.
Yeah, you got it.
Hold on. More. I make you a co-host, and everything is great.
Tell me when I have
You
that.
are now the other co-host.
Okay. Have you ever seen a cabbage like this?
Oh my God, Andy.
Yeah. Watch out, Madonna.
You look like Madonna. I was going to say, I got one of her bras. I have one of those at home. There's
another one. These things are, I've never seen cabbage.
And
like
Saul, do you know that Saul and I used to date? Saul and I used to date. Where in the world?
Saul's.
Saul, from Saul's.
Yeah, from Saul's.
We dated.
So you got free pastrami?
He didn't love cabbage at all. Let's just say, whenever I wanted a Reuben,
yeah,
I got a Reuben. That was a code word for Saul. I need some Reubens.
Now, here's the interesting thing about Reuben sandwiches. They are associated with Jewish delis.
I know.
However, a Reuben sandwich is not kosher.
I know. But Saul loved to make Reuben sandwiches.
I know.
But no one was supposed to know that.
So you didn't tell her what I made.
They had Reubens. Shauna made some cabbage raw. Here, going to show you what.
I have to make a lot of stuff out of all that cabbage. My goodness, that's gorgeous. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Kale, carrot, apple salad, and then I made a really good vegan Alfredo mushroom leek sauce with brown rice.
Meanwhile, she's eating
on dessert.
an almond croissant,
I love it.
and she only got one for herself. And she won't even.
They've been together for almost 40 years, kids. They're going to be together for 80. That's all I got to say.
She buys it and then she puts in this little brown paper bag and hides it
for 3 days
in the back of the drawer as if I'm not going to see it.
Well, then why didn't you? Well, that was nice of you.
This is the face of guilt. She won't.
Oh, these kids are so funny. They're so funny.
Look, she can't even. Show her the face.
Let's see your face, Shauna. I know when you're guilty. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. She hid it from her husband. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She hides things from her husband.
So, Dr. Rada, I'm addicted to mascara and lipstick.
Okay.
And was one more thing that I was talking to George about. I don't know why he's not calling. I've been waiting for a long time. I I'm addicted to my phone.
Okay.
Is there anything you can do about addicting to your phone?
Yeah, first, I wouldn't call it an addiction. I would call it a habit.
Well, I am very habitual with my phone.
Yes. And you could even say compulsion. Um, I've gone over this with Jenna multiple times on live and in person. In the old days, the word addiction really applied to chemical dependency, heroin, cocaine, alcohol, right? But
Hold
now
on a second. Hold on a second, Andy. Hold on.
Andy, you know I'm just taking care of
Maybe
you.
he'll just have to call me back. Just have to call me back. Sorry, I was texting George.
yeah, this is what happens.
Okay, you can. What were you saying? I
The
know you
word
said something.
addiction used to apply to chemical dependency. Now we talk about everything's an addiction. Facebook's an addiction, phone's an addiction, shopping, gambling, sex.
You know, I have to. I got Jenna this OtterBox. We have the same phone case. Lillian Pearl is so hot right now. She's a hot dog. So, are we addicted to our phones?
You're habituated to your phone.
Hold on. It's George. Hi, Dollface. How are you? Hi, I know I love you, George. I'm on the. I'm. Don't get jealous that I'm with Dr. Rader right now. I'm with Dr. I'm with Dr. I know, George. I know. I told him. George, I'll call you when we're done, okay? Okay. We're talking about what's very important right now. We're talking. Jump on Jenna's show. Put some money in her. Make her Venmo go ka-ching, ka-ching. We love when that happens. I will do that. I will do that. Bye, George. I love you. I forgot. Anyways, what were you saying?
Tell me the last thing you remember me saying.
Hold on a second. I got a text share. I'll be back in a second. Let's hold that thought, okay? Whatever you were talking about, just wait right there for me.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna open the door because I'm schwitzing here.
Oh my God, I'm glowing. Hold the wire, everybody. I'm gonna post.
Cher just lives PCH from my cousin, by the way.
I know your cousin. I've taken her course.
No, not that cousin.
Well, I know that cousin quite well.
From my cousin.
What? What'd you learn?
I've taken the course. I learned that I should have saved my money. I learned in the class that I was addicted to my phone.
Yes, she is.
She is. She is, Shauna. What are you making tonight? Hey, Shauna, are you going to be on the show tomorrow night? Because if you are, I might come back.
Yeah, come back.
Could you imagine 2 nights in a row with Jenna and Blanche on the show at the same time?
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we're addicted to our phones, Andy.
Yeah, you are.
What do we do?
Habituated. I'm trying to make a point. Let's use the word habit for non-chemical dependencies. Would you be okay with that, Blanche?
It's so much sexier to say addiction when you're in Hollywood.
It is. And that's
You
what
get a lot more attention that way.
that's true, and that's probably why people use the word all the time, but it's not going to help them quit. Because addiction implies it's the substance, it's something else controlling me. And that makes it a little trickier to make a decision.
What, am I supposed to stop using my phone?
Well, that's a hard one, because with something like tobacco, you could just leave it and never touch it again. Phones, well, we have to use the phones now. So you have to set up some protocols, some, I hate this word, boundaries. And you
Boundaries trigger me.
yeah,
Trigger.
Yeah.
Makes me want to pivot and walk out the door.
Yeah.
If I hear that word pivot one more time, ah,
Pivot and boundary.
I'm telling you. Do I want to quit? I don't want to quit my phone, but I think there's a way to not be on the phone as much as we're on our phones.
Yep. I use the airplane mode more now. So let's say you were doing Jenna's show and you knew that while you were on the air, it wouldn't be a good thing to be answering phone calls or texting or getting distracted.
But if Brad or George calls, I can't not take the call.
Well, they can wait. Blanche, you can make Brad wait.
Brad doesn't wait for anyone.
Maybe Cher.
Oh, George, I can make George. Never mind. I can make George do a lot of things.
You could put it on airplane and then you don't hear the dings. You don't hear the notifications.
When I'm on the plane, I talk on my phone.
Well, yeah, you would. But it's fun to just...
I talk quietly, though. So when I'm on a plane, nobody can hear me talking because I talk really quiet.
Yeah. No,
I talk like a whisper. I talk like this when I'm I'm really quiet on the plane. Nobody can hear me.
I understand.
And if I'm up in the front with Cher, we got it's like a palace up there. So I talk on the phone, but I'm really quiet. Doesn't bother anybody.
So the first thing you have to do, oh my God, I didn't realize it was so orange. Oh my God.
I wasn't going to say anything, but your face kind of matches my hair.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I liked it. It made me feel like we were connected. Okay.
Now I'm just slightly orange.
But you have a nice blue shirt on, so it's all good.
Yeah, blue and orange, Miami Dolphins color. That's okay.
Lily and Pearl sitting behind me right here.
Oh, I miss her.
She loves being at your house. I heard all about it. I saw some pictures of Shauna and Lily and Pearl together.
I tell you, Jenna was spoiling her with the treats a little bit, but don't say anything to Jenna. Okay?
Ooh, some dirt. Give me the dirt. I love dirt.
Well, a little bit with the treats. Not much, though. It wasn't that bad.
You mean with Emma?
Emma and Lillian.
Lillian has to eat.
Well, that's true. Lillian is not as food.
She's a faster. She's not motivated by food in any way. I've taken her to Wolfgang Puck's house, and she wouldn't even eat there.
Yeah. Well, I take it back. She needs to eat whenever she gets a chance. So I take it back.
She loves Tony the Tiger. So if we're not addicted, so just put it on airplane mode. I'll try it.
Put it on airplane mode, a little bit here, a little bit there. When you hear it ring, or if you hear a notification, it's very hard to resist. But if you don't hear it, like for instance, the iPhones have this setting. If you're driving, they don't ring. You have to cancel that setting. So it's set up so that you can drive and not get any notifications, not hear the phone ring. And it says, sorry.
But I have to hear when people call me. I'm very busy.
Well, if you're driving, then you're going to have to somehow bypass that little program there.
I have my Nova, and if I'm not in the Nova, I'm in a limo. So I'm hardly driving these days.
So if you're not driving, it doesn't matter. But you can pretend.
She can put it in an inside pocket in her bag.
Blanche, I'm going to ask you,
Inside pocket.
do you meditate? Do you have a meditation? I know.
I guess when I'm buying shoes, I meditate.
That's a good answer.
I think I go into a deep, deep, deep meditation when I'm buying shoes and sometimes boots. Or mascara. I'm telling you, I'm addicted to mascara and lipstick. I have to lip up.
Where do you get good mascara in Ukiah?
I had to fly some in. I had to fly some in. I was in Healdsburg at a party. And then I had to fly some in.
Oh, I'm sure there's a couple of shops in Healdsburg where you can get some good mascara.
It's kind of a sleepy town, but the parties are fabulous. It's very hot there, but you know, when we're over at Francis's house, it's fun.
So let's talk about how to handle hot weather. Now,
How to handle hot weather, no air conditioning.
and with no air conditioning. In Chinese medicine, there's a concept that if your body is hot, obviously it's going to try and cool itself.
I drink hot water when I'm hot.
Good answer. Doesn't have to be hot, but definitely not ice cold. If we
No,
drink,
it's only in my margarita.
a lot of people like to drink ice cold water when they're hot, but it gives their body crazy mixed signals. And then the body's saying, hey, I thought we were hot. What's going on here? And it stops the process of trying to cool down. It might feel good a little bit while you're drinking it, but you got this ice cold water right next to your heart, and your body's saying, oh, wait a minute, that's cold. We need to heat that up.
But it does feel good when you're drinking cold water.
It feels good momentarily. Or take a cold shower when it's hot. Your skin feels cold water and says, oh, wait a minute, is it cold? It's cold. So then the pores close, all the doors and windows close, trapping the heat in your body.
What?
So better to take a warmish, lukewarmish shower. I know it sounds crazy, or even a slightly hot shower. Then when you get out of the shower, you really feel cooled off. When you take an ice cold shower, you might feel cool for a short time.
Oh, sorry, Andy. I'm listening.
But then you're heating up more because all the pores are closed and you can't sweat, and it's a problem.
What if you don't sweat, but you get hot?
Yeah, I'm one of those that don't sweat that easily. And I could tell you don't sweat that easily, although I see some glistening there, Blanche.
I'm definitely schwitzing a little bit.
Yeah, a little. I mean, if I'm not going to tell you, who's going to tell you? Somebody's got to say something.
But I don't sweat.
So then you should be more careful with a cold shower on a hot day.
What? I'm sorry.
Lucky for you, I'm used to being ignored and overlooked.
You're so funny, Andy.
Yeah.
So
And not
hot, so what do we do? It's hot. Not everybody has air conditioning.
Yeah.
What do we sit in the house?
Well, a nice thing to do would be you can get a washcloth, again, not ice cold, just a damp washcloth. You can put it here. It's really nice to put it against your neck.
Oh, I love it there.
Isn't that nice? No?
When I do Reiki on people, I put a little cold cloth there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a Reiki master. You know that, right?
Jenna told me that.
Yeah.
She told me that.
Yeah. That's how I met Brad Pitt.
And you could do it from at a distance too, right?
Yeah, I can throw energy.
Yeah. I feel it right now.
So, okay, so cold cloth. What else? Anything? I like to put my feet in a cold bath.
Put it in a warm bath. Actually, cold bath, let me take it back. If you do a cold foot bath
Yeah.
for less than 10 minutes or so, because the first thing that's going to happen is your feet are going to say, hey, we're cold. Let's send some blood down here to warm up. So it will bring blood away from your head, from your upper body, and you'll feel cooler. That's true. You can do the same with not hot water. You know, people love to go to hot springs when it's hot, like Harbin.
That sounds crazy. Oh, I don't like Harbin. It's too much of a,
Wilbur. Going.
I like to go. I'm not much for hot springs.
Well,
I like to go to Ojo Caliente. Ojo Caliente. It's in New Mexico.
When you go into hot water in a hot desert, it's refreshing because of what I just said. Your pores open. You don't want to stay in the hot water a long time. No. There's a short time. You can go back and forth between a cold plunge and hot water.
I'm getting hot just talking about it. I got to put my sunglasses back on.
Yeah. But you definitely want to stay away from cold water on the surface of your skin, because that will confuse your body. It will shut down your pores, and you won't be able to release heat. The way we release heat is through our pores, sweating. And even if for those of us—
But if you don't sweat.
Well, you do sweat, but it's at a rate that you can't see it evaporating, right? So you don't see the liquid on your body, except for now a little bit, because it's not evaporating fast enough. But believe me, you're sweating. That's how we cool off.
Well, we're kind of cool without it, sweating or no sweating.
Yeah, that's true.
So, okay, let's talk about one more thing, kind of important in my heart right now.
Yeah.
The variant.
Yeah.
Seems to be getting kind of like it's going across all the states, right?
It is. And there was an article in the New York Times.
I love the New York Times. I love the New York Times.
The subtitle was Marin versus Missouri.
What?
What's happening are red state and red areas are having more outbreaks because the vaccination rate is much lower. And even though there are some cases, I think it was in Israel, I think there were some cases in Israel where people were double vaccinated.
Double vaccinated.
Right, with Pfizer or Moderna.
And they got sick.
I don't know how sick. I have to go back and read it, but they definitely got the variant. And, but still, across the board, being double vaccinated is still much, much more protection against even the Delta variant than not having anything.
So, do we just in Los Angeles, everyone's wearing masks all the time.
Yeah, they're going back to wear masks. That's good. That's good.
Cher and I bought new masks yesterday because George was starting to get bored with his masks, so we had to go out and buy new masks. Because his wife was, they got the twins. They're cute and all with the twins, but he needed to have a new mask.
George and Amal?
Yeah. Oh. She comes over to the house. We all hang out.
What do
I'm not gonna.
when you guys hang out, do you order out or do you cook your own food or you have a chef do
Oh,
it?
yeah, they have chefs. We don't go out. No, we
Right.
don't go out. We go
Well, I
out.
said order out, take out.
We don't order out.
Right.
We have a chef.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I won't go in a restaurant. I heard you went into a restaurant.
We did for the first time. It was very high ceilings. I peeked in.
And the tables were
The
far
tables were really far apart. The windows were open. I felt a little.
and the staff was wearing masks.
The staff was wearing masks.
Clean.
Good for them.
Yeah. Well, hey, they're the ones who are most at risk.
Right. Working with all the public, of
The
course.
public, right? They're in that place all day long or all night long. Yeah. So yeah, and I had, oh, this is interesting. So I had squid. What did I have? Risotto with squid with the ink, right? So
Oh, the black ink. That's very Italian.
very Italian, completely black. And what do you know showed up in the toilet the next day? I'm sorry.
Are we really going to talk about this? Okay,
Well,
go ahead. Tell us. Talk. Go
Science.
ahead.
It's science. It was still completely black. So either I
So
absorbed.
did you not digest right or what?
Well, either I absorbed very little of whatever the pigment is, or I absorbed nothing because it was completely black. I've had squid with the ink before, but I don't remember that happening.
That's interesting. I'm trying to remember the last time I had squid ink, and I don't remember that happening. It happens when I eat beets. If I have beets in my salad,
absolutely.
like hello for days. For days. Both ways. Number one and two.
Number one and number two.
Why number one? Why does that happen?
Well, for it to get into the urine, it's a compound that is not broken down.
I put it on my cheeks and my lips. I love beets on my cheeks.
Hopefully before it becomes, you could put urine on your face. It's good for it.
I never thought about that. What's urine do to your face? Is that an anti-aging thing that we don't know about?
There are a lot of things you can do with urine. You can drink your own urine.
Well, Andrew Rader, let's have this conversation now. What are we going to do with our urine now, kids?
Well, it's not for everyone. Why
would I want to drink my urine?
Well,
that sounds crazy.
There's a mistaken idea that it's waste. It's not waste. It's more like a dam's spillover. So if a reservoir gets too full, water will spill over. But that water is just as clean as the water
taps.
Still in the dam, still in the reservoir.
They're playing taps across the street.
What happened?
They're playing taps.
Oh, they're playing taps.
Hold on, so almost done.
I think she should audition.
Sharon, I sing that every night at sunset.
You probably don't get up early enough for reveille, but let's not go there.
Sometimes we stay up until. But why would I want to drink my urine? What's it going to do for? Is it going to do something nice for my skin? Because I might try it.
Urine has so many nutrients in it. It came from your blood, right? The kidneys are are making urine from your blood. So it's already been in the inner sanctum.
Julie wants to know if you do it on ice or room temperature.
Room temperature. And I actually go like this, go like that.
Do you drink your urine?
I did drink my urine. I haven't done it in many years.
Did you do it when you were in India or something?
No, when we got back here. It is an Ayurvedic practice.
I love Ayurveda. I love Ayurveda.
Many cultures. Okay, infants' urine is prized for curing many illnesses.
You finish the whole bloodstream thing.
So yeah, urine is sterile. Okay,
it's fascinating. You guys, are you listening?
Came from your blood.
How does it help you?
Now it is salty. I'll grant that. It is concentrated. So you want to chase it with a glass of water. And listen, if you ever find yourself in a situation where there's no water, or if you're out at sea in a life raft, don't drink the ocean water. You're going to survive if you drink your own urine. So get over it, folks. It's good stuff.
Hey, why is it good for you?
Because it has many nutrients. So, like, again, think of the
What
image.
if you're sick?
Well, there's a feeling that the antibodies, now I haven't really done the research on this, but you can use the urine almost in a homeopathic way. It's not true homeopathic. It's not diluted. But let me repeat again, like a reservoir overflowing, the spillway, the water that's going out of the dam through the spillway is just as clean as the water that's in the reservoir. So urine, again, kidneys take it from your blood. So whatever was in your blood, that's what's going to be in your urine. Maybe in
and then you put it on your face. You were talking about something about a face.
Yeah, so absolutely. I mean, very high-end cosmetics have urine in it.
Oh my God.
Uric acid? What's it called?
Uric acid. Urea.
What are you talking about?
You look it up. Go Google cosmetic ingredients, urea in cosmetic ingredients, skin products. And it's more, if you want to start out like lightly, urine 101, just massage it into your feet, okay? You don't have to drink it. You can just massage it into your feet. You won't believe how soft and supple your skin's going to be. Try it, Blanche.
How many days does it take for me to notice how soft my feet are going to be?
Instantly. Instant.
I had a manicure, a pedicure with goldfish.
So if I was just thinking,
this sounds kind of like Carl Hesse's going now. He's going to go drink some pee. Good night, Carl. It's just a little kind of like a little fetishy to me. Is all I got to say.
If you don't go for that, this might be a little more appealing. When Sean and I were in Japan in the hot summer, you eat watermelon, and then you take the white part of the watermelon, and you just rub it on your skin.
On your skin. I love that.
And then make also really good for the skin.
Just like papaya. I love papaya on my skin. I love saying papaya. Papaya, papaya, papaya. Makes me happy. Papaya. Papaya. Maybe if I get a kitten, I'll name it Papaya.
I'm telling you, the urine on your feet, try that. You won't believe it. You're going to call me and thank me. So
you're telling me, like, do do you pee into a bucket and then put your feet in it?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you, like a guy, like you could sit there and pee on your feet.
Or, hey, Jen.
This is getting a little over my comfort zone here.
You could stand in the shower, not with the shower running, that would dilute it. Just stand in the shower, pee on your feet. Or stand in the bathtub, pee on your... Look, you're in Northern California now, okay? It's okay. We do these things here.
Tell her about the tongue brush.
Tongue scraper?
I love my scraper. I scrape my tongue every day.
All right.
I've heard about that, the urine with the jellyfish. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
But he's talking about, instead of a pedicure, stand in your own pee.
Yeah, or rub it in, massage it in.
Andrew, I'm looking at me right now.
It doesn't smell.
What if you take a lot of vitamins and stuff?
Well, then all bets are off. Especially B vitamins. And if you have asparagus, forget about it. Don't even try.
Patty says she's glad she's in Chicago and not in Northern California. But Patty will be here in the morning. She's baking a no-bake cheesecake.
Look, maybe Shauna will do a urine cocktail class.
I'll put one in your next almond croissant.
There's a book. It's out of print. I don't know why it's out of print. Out of England, called The Water of Life.
I know. I can tell you why it's out of print.
Yeah.
Because it's gross, Andy. I can tell you exactly why it's out of print. I'm sure you can't even get it on Amazon at this point because it's Grosse, like Blanche. Blanche with an E, gross with an E.
And if you can't get it on Amazon, I'm going to sell my copy for $111, and I'll donate it to the show.
Hold on. I feel bad because I haven't heard the ka-ching at all. No ka-ching during the show.
No ka-ching.
Yeah, Patty's Cheesecake Emporium. How can I help you? So urine. Yeah, not a huge demand for that book, I'm just thinking. But maybe in England it's a thing. Maybe the next time I'm in England with Madonna, we'll check out. Maybe that's why her skin looks so good. That and because she to her face. Madge, I don't know why she did that to her face. Well, I do know why, because she's not that pretty. But
who's the woman we're watching on that movie?
What are you watching? Yeah, what are you guys watching?
We're not going to dish on. We were looking. Bernadette Peters. No, Mozart in the Jungle.
I love Bernadette.
Yeah, we love Bernadette.
She's very talented. She was in Annie Get Your Gun with my friend Todd Reynolds. They were fabulous together.
Yeah.
She was fabulous in Annie Get Your Gun.
So we're watching season 4?
Something like that.
I don't know how we let it slip by.
Because it was not available.
What's it called? You know that someone thought I was Susan Sarandon the other day?
I can see that.
Wow.
They called me Sue. I went, well, it was because I was playing ping pong. And you know, she's a great ping pong player. She's got a ping pong club. Oh. Well, I had the clothes too, but she's a master ping ponger. Mm-hmm. So am I. So I was playing and they went, yo, Suze. And I was like, I'm Madge with Blanche with an E. Who's Madge? I called myself Madge just now. I think I'm a little freaked out about the urine still.
Well, I know it's tough when you first hear about it. There's an instinctive revulsion. But when you hang in there And you go Google it. Google urine as a medicinal.
Oh. Tell her it's sort of like rinsing your hair with vinegar.
I do that for my hair. See how shiny my hair is?
See, that's the same
Yeah, but
thing.
yeah. So urine is a little acidic. There's uric acid in there. But the pH of urine is nowhere near the pH of vinegar.
It's a darling haircut, I know.
It is.
It's a darling haircut.
And it's great for the summer too, right?
Great for the summer, except, yeah, it's good. I like to pull my hair back, but it's okay.
I've never seen Blanche with her hair back.
When you got hair like this, baby, you got to show it off. Just telling you. You got to wear it proud, and I wear it proud. Me and Suzanne's here.
No.
What's Blanche look like with her hair back?
Well, she can't put her hair back with this.
I look like Rita Hayworth.
Whoa, honey. Honey.
That's what they say. I'm going with it. I like Rita Hayworth. So, Shauna, are you going to be on the show tomorrow night?
I'm going to be on the show tomorrow night. We got to figure out what cookies and cocktail we're going to make.
Cookies and cocktails with Shauna tomorrow night, everybody. Tomorrow morning, cheesecake with Patty.
I make that too.
Okay, I want to show you something. Show
us, Andrew.
This is Wikipedia and urophagia.
Sounds like a disease to me.
Yeah, consumption of urine. Urine was used in several ancient cultures for various health, healing, and cosmetic purposes.
Cosmetics. I love cosmetics, Andrew.
I know. That's why I thought of you. Urine drinking is still practiced today, though no health benefit to it has been proven. Of course they say that, because what company would spend money trying to prove something that they can't patent? They can't make money off it, so they're not going to spend the money researching it.
Exactly. I understand.
You understand, of course. Emergency survival technique. Like I said, if you're dying of thirst, drink the U.S. Army Field Manual even recommends it. Folk medicine, sexual practice. Blanche, you might be interested.
Oh my God, here's that about the sexual practice. Yeah, I knew it was kind of freak. This is for freaks. This is for freaks.
Yeah, this I think was that video we never got to see that maybe the Russians had, that on Trump. All right, we'll skip that part.
We don't talk about that stuff here.
Now here's some craziness. The World Health Organization cautions that drinking urine causes health risks. Well, I'll say if you drink a lot and don't chase it with water, yeah, it's very concentrated. So you do have to be cautious. I don't think many people are going to overdose on drinking urine, so let's just not worry about that part. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm not crazy here. And this is just Wikipedia. I'm sure there are many other sites.
Rob Morocco said he couldn't hear you because he was too busy dry heaving.
Can you hear me better now? I just realized my mic was like tucked away somewhere.
Shauna's got great hair. Shauna's got the best hair of all. Yeah, I think I'm going to, I might Google it a little bit, but I think I'm just not going to try to find the book.
No, I just put it out there as a seed.
Ask if anyone wants to buy
over time, it'll germinate a bit, maybe.
But if anybody wants to buy the copy of the book, $111 would make this go.
For this incredibly rare, out-of-print book, I have a copy, and I'm willing to sell it for $111 and donate it to 1111.
Anybody want to buy the book? Jenna would love you for it. Just saying. How big is the book?
You could probably turn it around and sell the book for $500 because there are people who would love to have this book.
Oh, but William says not to drink stale urine, so you can't bottle it, right?
No. You got to drink it fresh. fresh.
And how long? So did I know you when you were doing this type of thing?
Yeah, you did. I didn't publicize it. We were here, so it must have been. It was probably in the 90s.
Did your kids drink the urine too?
No, they did not.
But they did the neti pot.
I love my neti pot, except you know what? It messes up my ears. I do the neti pot, and then my ears get all plugged up. So
yeah, you got to make sure you're tilted.
yeah, I got a deviated septum and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So then it gets going to my ear, and it's just not. It doesn't make a difference.
You got to be careful with that too.
I hope you don't neti pot with your urine, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you gargle with your urine?
That I did that before I had the nerve to drink it.
I'm dry heaving, Rob. Dry heaving over here.
Like, okay, step one.
And smiling at the same time.
Into your feet, or just, pee on your feet. Step two, massage it, because like touching it's a thing you got to get over. And then step three is maybe swishing it around in your mouth, but then spitting it out. And then step four might be gargling and then spitting it out. And then finally, you do it.
And what did it make you feel like when you did this?
$1 million. $1 million. But even $1 million wasn't enough for me to continue it. I think I did it for maybe 2 weeks, and that was enough. Because
did you feel different though?
Not really.
Okay then. What the heck? Exactly.
But I felt like I accomplished something. I felt like I went beyond my comfort zone and did something.
Why don't you pick up the vacuum cleaner?
You do have one of those fancy vacuum cleaners. I saw it.
Yeah, but it stinks.
If you really want to,
and you know what?
Because of the dog.
No, I thought it was because of the dog. And then we went to my daughter's house, and somebody bought them this. What is it?
meow.
Meow. Somebody bought them a meow for their wedding, and their vacuum smells the same.
You know, it's really funny. Michael Peltz has the same problem with his.
Michael Phelps.
Same exact thing. That's why I just use a shock. I love my shock.
Oh, what's the shock?
You know, like the fish, a shock.
Oh, the shock. Okay.
Geneva Ray Mammina, we're going to be having a party next week. Yeah, I love my shock. The miele, they all stink.
They do.
They smell like dog, even if you don't have a dog.
What's up with that? Even when you replace the bag.
I think it's a plastics thing. Maybe if you pee on it.
Hey. Then it'll smell like.
What if you pee on the floor and then vacuum it up, and maybe the stink will go away?
Now, if you are from New York and you no longer live in New York and you just need a hit of New York, you can do that. And then it'll smell like the subway.
Exactly, especially if you do it in August.
Yeah.
Well, it is a thing with that vacuum. They do stink. I don't know why.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it. I felt embarrassed because I felt it was like something about our house. But now that I know that it's a systemic issue, I'm not as.
It's a miele, I think. It's a stinky vacuum. It's a stinky vacuum.
You know what? I'm going to look that up. I'm going to Google miele smell. Miele smell. Blanche, I got a show that we're watching this Swedish.
Oh, she'd love it. Blanche.
You guys are so international, I can't handle it.
Yeah, so it's called, you can see it on Netflix, called Love and Anarchy. It's really cute. It's fun.
Hot. hot, steamy.
Hot.
All right. We'll let you go. Go ahead, you kids. Go ahead, lovebirds. The little lovebirds. Go have fun watching your show.
How long are you here?
I might have to fly out in the morning.
No.
I might have to fly out in the morning.
Are you
Cher can
serious?
wait. Make Cher wait.
I'll talk to Cher in the morning and see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blanche. It's always a pleasure.
Kids are just a blast. And thank you for the addiction thing. So I'm not addicted after all. I'm just normal.
It's just a habit.
It's a habit.
Decide.
Like my friend Cheryl says, you're a hard habit to break.
Yeah. Just say, yeah, I'm not going to answer the
Hard
phone
habit
after
to
9
break. Have a great night, Andrew.
Love
You
you,
too.
Blanche.
Good night, Shauna. I love you too. To the moon.
Send
To
our
the
love to
moon.
Jenna and Grace and Lisa and the whole family.
Jenna's out tonight. She's at a pool somewhere.
Ooh, lucky girl.
I know.
Miss her.
So I'll see you maybe later tonight.
Okay.
All right, you kids.
All right, love.
Ciao, ciao.
Have a blast.
Ciao, ciao.
Andrew and Shanna Rada. Love to Emma, please.
Okay, will do.
Oh my God, kids, it's very late. It's time to go. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope that you consider buying some magnets, donating to the show. You know, I gotta post it here for Jenna. At least she spelled my name right. Sometimes she just forgets. Well, you know what to do. Here, hold the wire. La 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 la. La la. La la la. Love to sing. I've been singing a lot. My record's coming out in a couple weeks. Jenna had a record coming out, Mutineer. My record's better. You'll have a great night. Tony the Tiger, let's do this together. Laughable thoughts. Laughable words. And I'd be careful about being on your feet. In a laughable heart. Have a great night. Everybody, Mama Grace, Jenna, Lisa, Katie, Chica, Lillian, and Mr. Flanders. We'll see you all in a little bit. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You are all just fabulous. Come back tomorrow morning. Patty Loman is going to be making and baking, but no bacon going on. No bacon either. Cheesecake. No bake cheesecake. Love hard. Really, really hard.